Brown guy with tattoos. I think I'm covered. We're looking for a brown guy with tattoos. Perfect. What
Is
shooters
that
we
the
have?
AK day?
That was the AK day. So
chest blasted.
chest. He just won.
How about this? We'll give something for the listeners. All right.
Dude, if people understood that they can get slapped at any fucking point in time, they would legitimately shut the fuck up. Fucking take the labels off of this shit. They want to drink the bleach, drink the bleach. So day drinking, and then and I was like,
I caught that. I'm like, motherfucker! It's 11.
We're at
It's
work.
11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Work at least.
It's 11
I
o'clock
was
in the
at work
morning.
too, but I was like, yes.
Now it's time for you to talk about Blood Dick.
All right.
Why the fuck were you guys talking about that before the fucking episode?
just listen.
Hashtag Blood Dick.
So awesome.
Listen. Welcome to the Covert Standard. What's going on, people?
And there we go.
Yeah, it starts now. I just pushed record right in the middle of everybody's fucking conversation to shut everybody up.
No, I didn't. Because I said that. And then there we go.
There we go. What's up, guys? That's right. You're tuning into the Covert Standard. I appreciate it. We got the family together with an old guest.
Does he count?
An old guest?
But now he counts as family as well.
No,
so.
yes, he
Hold
is.
on. What do you mean now?
Then,
Right?
Like
Well,
it
that's
happened
what I'm
5
saying.
minutes ago. What are you talking about?
Well, it's the
fuck you both.
It's the prefersize the family, and Jeff. It should just be.
I don't know if you're using that
He's
word.
used that word again. He didn't even say
He
it the right
gets
way.
so close. He gets the root right,
Say it for me.
and then it's like the
Say it for me.
end of it. Is
Preface.
Say it for me.
Preface.
That
Parentheses.
you said it for me. That's right. You
Not
belong to me.
parentheses. He's not talking about parentheses.
He's not talking about
No,
parentheses?
he's not
You
talking
belong
about
to
I
me.
don't even think he knows what he's talking about, though.
I don't think you know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about at all.
Good. I like this. This is very.
Welcome, guys. Hi. Thanks for joining us. So we have a sponsor of this shit show, and that is.
Stone.
He forgot.
Stone.
I was hoping you were going to jump in.
Stone.
Stone Cold Works.
Yeah.
At stonecoldworks.com, you can take a look at some of the stuff he's done, his pricing sheets. He surcoats guns. He does all kinds of other weird stuff. He does cups. He does powder coating. But mostly what we know him and love him for is his awesome ability to surcoat guns, make your shit a little bit different. If you don't want your same old black gun, see Stone Cold Works at stonecoldworks.com.
And he can literally put anything on anything.
He's pretty fucking good.
Shit on shit.
He can
Chicks
put
on dicks?
Shit on shit. Chicks on dicks. He can put
He
chicks
gets
on dicks on
Cerakote
the
shit
side.
on shit.
If you want a giant penis painted on the side of your AK-47, he can do it.
That is the perfect place to put one.
Yes, it is.
On this one.
On that one.
On that one.
On that particular one.
He'd be so mad.
He would
be so mad.
if he
Just do the
if
mag
you
like testicles.
If you gave, like, you brought back
Set
the
of
rifle
balls.
next week and it just has a huge giant cock painted on the side of that, he would be
He'd be
mad.
so mad. Look, he's mad right now.
He's smiling, but he's mad.
So happy right now.
How dare Listen.
I just imagine Chase be like, well, so if you don't want it anymore, I'll take it.
Perfect. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
here-
Chase
here's
doesn't
the
give a shit if there's a big dick on the gun.
Well, hold on. Whoa, we're getting ahead of ourselves. It is a Chinese gun.
We are getting ahead of it.
So it'd
I
be a
know.
little dick.
It's-
Is that what you're saying?
but it's bringing that corona.
It'd be a Fred dick?
that coronavirus when I kill
What are you trying
everybody.
to say? I'm not Chinese.
I mean, close
Asian.
enough.
I am Asian.
Asian.
I am Asian.
I mean, there's
He's
Asian,
Mexican
There's
Asian.
Asian stuff on
The
you.
Filipinos.
Yeah, we're island beaners. That's what we are. We are island beaners.
I just want to do the.
He just
the
wanted
noise.
to do it.
Yeah,
bro.
he just likes doing that
I
shit.
didn't even know what's going on right now. What are you guys
Cool.
doing?
The world's lost its mind.
It seems like that's the
It's
common
like
topic
week
every
3 of the world lost its mind.
No,
Toilet paper's still not in stock.
no. The thing that I want to bring up because I've been watching it recently. I know you have been too, and nobody has been watching it. Is have you watched?
He has.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I pointed
but
that
you,
way.
But you said nobody has been watching it.
No, I
Everybody
said
can't
he
see that
has.
fingers are getting
I know.
pointed. They're talking about
Nobody
me.
can see the
And
fingers.
no,
he
and
has.
nobody
Nobody can
else
see the fingers.
Has seen it.
There,
What are we
there
talking
go.
about?
Tiger King.
I've seen. I watched the entire thing.
Okay, see, there's another one. I didn't know that.
It
We
sounds
only
like
became family like 5 minutes ago.
it sounds like
Bitch.
it's a Florida guy with
Motherfucker.
tigers. What's
Thought he was in Texas.
No, one of them is in Florida. There's another guy in like.
She's in Florida.
Yeah, the Big Cat Rescue's
What's her
in
name,
Florida.
Carol?
The batshit crazy one.
Carol?
something.
She killed her
She
fucking
killed
husband.
her fucking
She
husband.
definitely did.
I've
There's no
seen the
debate.
memes,
She
so
definitely
I
killed her
kind of
husband.
know
She
what
killed
we're
her.
talking about
Yeah.
because I can meme everything.
What's really funny
She
is
100%
2 months
killed that
ago, D2's mom and stepdad went and saw this Carol lady and was like, "Oh, the cat rescue is so awesome.
Guy.
We had such a great time."
Yeah, I'm protecting your
Get
dog
your
over.
fucking
Dude,
foot.
when you watch
Bro.
it, you'll
Away
see
from my
it too.
side.
You're like,
Jeff will
oh,
fight
there's
you right
3
now.
different cults going on right
Yeah,
here. That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
this is. This is because it covers like 3 main ones, and
Yeah.
there's like another guy. It's weird to say this, but like the nicest guy in there, who seems like he's the cleanest, is the guy who got out of prison for killing somebody, who may be
Reformed.
may be the inspiration for Scarface, and he's like the nicest.
He is the
zoo
nicest guy in there.
Well, he's like treating everything the nicest in his zoo. Everyone else has like a small cult that they're running.
Yeah, he's like the well kept together person, but he's the one that went
he's
to
like,
jail.
everyone
I'm a
else is fucking
convicted
nuts.
murderer. Yeah, that's funny.
Was it 8 or 12 years? I thought
he
it was 12.
didn't kill them. He didn't kill them. He says, I didn't kill them. They just brought this guy to me and was like, we should probably burn him. So I'm okay, let's burn him.
Yeah.
He's like, it didn't matter if I didn't have the saw and cut the guy up. I can't go back to the judge and say that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That being said, though, I still respected him more than everybody else.
He really, so far. I met him so far. I haven't finished the whole thing yet, though.
I'm met
on
everybody,
episode 5.
Okay, you've probably already met all the big players, though.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, there's like one more you might meet. I think he comes out in the 6th
Doc
episode.
is creepy.
4 of them.
Doc has a cult.
Stop with my fucking finger, asshole.
3.5. I wasn't even paying attention. 3.5.
Fuck. No, Doc. He's the creepy one.
Doc is the
creepiest
has a cult.
one.
That is a cult.
Yes, he has sex slaves.
It's a sex cult. Yeah.
Yes, it's a very.
I mean, that is the point of all cults.
I'm down. What are we doing?
It's
We're doing
100%
stuff right now?
cult.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
his first
he
name
did.
means? Like the name they call him? It has something to do
Something
with like godlike or being
godlike or
close.
something like that. Yeah.
Chase?
No. That
Ooh.
means the lowest point on Earth.
What
yeah.
his name
low
is?
hanging
means.
dick.
The
Oh,
lowest,
that's what
the
low
lowest
hanging dick
point
is-
on
I'll
Earth.
take that. I'll take that.
Like lower than dirt. That's yeah.
So come from the earth, and that's where you come from. So you belong to me. Weird.
It's always about it. He always makes it about himself.
Yes, of course.
And it's always about himself.
You remember I was right? Because I was there for that conversation.
I don't remember that you were right.
Yeah, I was there for that conversation.
So,
Duct tape.
fear has not gone away, and it's gotten so bad that I got to recognize
Where did the segue come?
We're not done.
where
Dillon.
I fucking wanted it to go.
He'll
segue it
Because I
back
said
in a
so.
minute.
Was
all
it
right?
Tiger?
We're talking about Doc right now.
Last
and his
5
sex
minutes,
cult.
he'll get on Tigers and we'll be back. So, fear.
I have to be careful what I say at work because of how fearful everyone is.
Why did you have a cough?
No, I mean like so a guy.
That's fun, by the way. If you ever want to just like scare people, just sneeze.
A guy in Tampa, a pastor in Tampa, has a warrant out for his arrest for having church.
Oh,
For having
Yep.
for having a meeting place for people to gather during a quarantine
right. So
or a ban or
and they were talking about this like how great it is that he like should be arrested and how wrong he is for it. Like, and when I started like, because I'm fucking libertarian, like I can't just auto mode.
Thank you. Libertarian. That's what it was.
I thought
Couldn't
he was
remember what
more
it was.
liberal than the most liberal and the most conservative.
I'm glad somebody else knows.
That's also true.
Our only person that pays attention to our podcast
The
is
only
here
one.
with us.
We have
Yes.
one. We have one fan.
Yes.
He
That's
joined it.
He's here.
We have one fan, and he's on the show with us right now.
I actually remember this from conversations before this. All right, guys try to act like it. Fuck you guys.
But
He did become family like 7 minutes ago. So
You son of a bitch.
I'm glad that he's
okay,
adding
so fear.
time at least.
yeah, it's just so nasty that I got to watch myself because people like fear is this. I mean, it's like a drug or like it's hard to describe.
It's fear.
It's an emotion. It's
Yeah, but it's contagious.
oh yeah, very much panic.
Like,
panic
that's-
is contagious,
Right. And so like when I have like the immediate reaction of like that's fucked up that the state thinks that they can arrest a pastor for holding service, like that's literally the fundamentals of our country.
Oh, you talking about the First Amendment?
And they just like look over at me like I'm the fucking trying to spread diseases directly into their mouth.
it's weird how loud a lot of the communities are when it comes to freedom of whatever it is, right? Freedom of speech, freedom, basically all of your rights, right? How loud communities are, and then this happens,
And everybody shuts
and
the
then
fuck
everybody
up.
shuts up. And then now everybody complies, right? And I'm not saying you're not supposed to, right? I'm not the guy that's anti all this shit. Don't comply. What I'm saying is,
3%er.
what I'm saying is that it's funny how everybody was so loud and now everybody shut the fuck up, dude. It's been the best like week or two, like driving like to places.
Yeah.
Nobody's on the fucking road.
No.
Like I can go do things that it does suck because apparently the non-essential businesses are what I go to have fun.
You just figured out that everything you enjoy is not essential.
Yeah, like the other day I was like, damn, I want to go to the bar, and I was like, oh.
Non-essential.
Oh.
Hence the reason why I learned how to mix
Yeah,
drinks.
our buddy had a birthday. I'm like, so are we gonna break into a bar to have some drinks or?
For him,
I am surprised
down.
that we are actually heard something from him.
Right?
And
I
we haven't
definitely
heard-
thought he died.
I razzed him
Anything
a
else?
little bit, and all he did was say, "Yeah, I'm here."
For,
And
for,
that was it.
for everybody in the live stream, we are 6 feet apart. See, just to make sure everybody we
We're
are
definitely not 6 feet apart.
We are 6 feet apart. See, there's no
touch it,
touching.
touch it. It's okay.
We are there's no touching whatsoever. So you guys can
Don't
take
get
it.
near me.
Oh,
That's
he's
my
gonna
knife.
stab you with
Yeah,
your
well.
own knife, and he's gonna be like, "Bitch, dude, I bet you won't."
Fucking no,
I
he
bet
will.
you won't.
Don't you do
You
it?
fucking pussy.
I'd feel bad. I brought that back from Japan for him.
That's perfect for
I
it.
don't have.
And he
blood
hasn't
on it
cut
yet.
anybody with it yet.
No.
Nope.
Oh, sacrificial
The most
lamb.
surprising thing, he hasn't sharpened it yet.
No.
It's a dull shuriken.
I don't
It
give a
is
shit.
dull. I
He'll
haven't
find a way to
sharpened
get it to
Hey,
stab.
bro, but then you guys can jujitsu. Yep,
was-
it's
He's
gonna
gonna
happen.
have a shuriken sticking out of his rib, and he's like, gonna go start jujitsu.
Jiu-jitsu fight.
Just so you know, when you get far enough in jiu-jitsu, you start playing with biological. So fucking jiu-jitsuing with blood after you stab me is gonna have to be something you learn with.
You
I've
start
just learned
just
it right now.
tossing it
So
directly
it's
into his
training
mouth.
for prior. It's even better of a reason to fucking get him.
I got to know how to grab somebody
But
that's bloody.
Eric,
I like
Eric,
that. That's a
we'll
good
do-
idea.
Let me know and I'll do one. That's bad. Oh, is it at me now?
There you go. Now it's at you.
Perfect.
That's where
So
it should
now
be.
when you guys fight to the death, it won't be on live feed.
Just watch your reaction to it.
Oh, yeah, it'll be like, oh!
Like
We're
right now,
sorry!
like right now, you're like they're fighting right now, but they can't see it. It's
Yeah.
only you.
Yeah,
going,
they're fucking stabbing each other.
be the
Oh,
worst fucking
yeah, he,
one at it.
Jeff put his fucking dick in Fred's face. Now he put it in his ass. And
What the fuck?
What
You
we're
are
talking
the
about?
worst narrator ever. No,
that's
coming
his
off.
way.
It's coming
Narrator
off.
ever.
That was the
It's
worst
the only
narration
thing
ever.
getting off.
So fear, right?
Have you guys experienced what I'm talking about at all?
Yes.
Fear?
Panic?
I mean, from others though around you,
That
like,
people
Oh
suck?
yeah, yeah.
So
well, like they like get mad that you're not.
Everybody hates what I say half the time, so I'm just kind of used to it. by
I
now.
don't see many people since I'm busy all the time.
Well, you get
Yeah,
to
but
see
you're
us.
going somewhere. You're seeing some people.
I mean, yeah, but
My circle's pretty small too. It's just an office.
like it's not like I go. Oh, are you talking about the people that you work with?
Work.
Sure. Yes.
Oh, okay. No, the people that I work with currently right now, they don't care.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, they laugh at the same shit I laugh at, so it's pretty cool.
that's good.
Nobody's like overly, overbearing
Cowardice?
with shit. They're not cowardice at it, which I hope not, because then I would.
That's all I see is cowardice out of these people.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Dylan's just looking around. Weak motherfuckers. All of you weak.
Well, I mean, fuck. Look at history, man. Fear. It's probably one of the most powerful tools, right? Most powerful tools that anybody can use, right? So, like let's say this. And this is not to dog on religion, right? I'm just gonna bring up a point. Like, you ever saw the movie The Book of Eli?
Dog.
Is that where
It is definitely
you
dog on
hated
religion.
all Christians because you're a piece of shit?
Is that the Book of Eli? I don't remember that part being in there.
Wow.
I don't remember that part being in there at all. But so the Book of Eli is basically
Sorry,
it's
I
the end of the
entertained
world.
myself.
It's post-apocalyptic.
That's all that matters.
Somebody needs to cut him off. It's post-apocalyptic, right? And it's one man, and he's trying to deliver a message. He keeps a message with him, and it's the Bible,
yeah.
right? So Bible
Denzel,
being-
right?
one side of the group, or one character in the movie wants to keep the book for power because he can use that. Why? Because he can instill fear again.
He was going to rewrite it. He was going to put himself as the forefront.
Then he went and found a community of people that would probably treat it better, something like that.
No.
But that's basically what it is, huh?
I hate the Book of Eli. It's really bad writing.
Ah,
Like, people have trouble coming up with new religions.
Are you
Get the
talking
fuck
about
outta
the
here.
movie, or are you talking about the
The Book of Eli.
movie, or the actual book?
The book based on
the
the,
book
movie.
of Eli
Okay.
is the Bible.
No, I'm talking about the movie. But what I thought you were going to go down, and what I think about is when you talk about like old school, like Viking shit, or like medieval, like how much fear on the battlefield would.
I wasn't going over a history lesson or saying that anything's accurate
No,
in that
but I
movie.
like where this is going.
I was giving an example
I think he
because
was
that's a popular movie.
Yeah.
And then people can understand like how religion in that movie was like
How fear
one person
Hell
wanted to
is
still fear.
powerful. I get it.
No, the movie. I'm not saying the movie was great or anything
fucking
like
hate that
that.
movie.
I'm just saying that in that movie, the fear that was instilled in the people because he wanted to use religion against
Yeah.
people.
No.
That's like an example of what I'm trying to say.
I just hate it because of bad writing, not because of the movie itself.
Yeah.
Like if you just like, oh, I'm just having fun, that's fine. But if you think about it too much, it just makes me angry. But
Dylan's sitting there thinking, I would have already had a religion by now. Why is
we
he waiting
talk
on the
about how
book?
like fear is contagious and like how like that was a real thing on the battlefield. Like the Vikings, That's where
That's me.
they
Yeah,
like
I
did the religion was hard to describe, but the closest thing we could call it is like Druid-esque, to where they believed in many.
If you want a good afterlife, die in
but
battle.
like that's also
Paganism.
like paganism is a good term, because that was basically what Christians called everybody else.
Yeah, paganism was just not Christian.
Right.
That's essentially what that was.
But like they believed in many gods, and like they could instill into items. So like their fucking ancestors would turn into gods and then live in the sword. And the sword you have gave you power. Same thing with shields, and they had like a whole bunch of, and a lot of their whole religion was based around like trying to prevent fear on the battlefield, because the second that took hold, you lost.
So the power of belief
Yes,
is what we're talking about.
yeah.
I like how it's changed.
The book Eli
Belief is
kind of
perfect.
was getting at that too. That's where I thought
When
you,
you
were
brought
taking
up
it,
the book of Eli, and I don't get the reference at all between the two that he's talking and you're talking, but when he's shooting his HK-45 and he goes through more than fucking 11 rounds, that pissed me off. I don't know why, but that's where I went with it. I'm sorry.
No, I was going over how fear could be instilled. Like people use that as fear. I mean, fuck. I mean, look how powerful voice is and how powerful fear is with the Nazi regime, for instance, and how they instilled fear in people and was able to control massive amounts of people based off
that.
fear.
Well, that wasn't just a little bit of fear. It was, well, if I don't do this, then I'm dead.
That's fear.
Yeah, but it was kind of a different degree. It wasn't like a mass panic that controlled people.
It's a weird thing, because it was a mash of like nationalism, and it
that
was
one.
like
a lot of pride.
hey,
in the country.
we're gonna get the economy going again.
I think
and he
you
legit
guys
did.
I think you guys are going way too deep in what I'm trying to give an example of.
You're like this basic bitch right now while we're going epic.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say epic. I would
go
say
epic.
I would say
Definitely
like
epic.
I'm not defining a very major moment into one stupid little thing. I'm just saying there was fear involved.
You are right that there was a lot of fear.
Compliance.
At play. Yeah,
The compliance.
they got a lot of compliance out of
using
fear.
fear.
Right.
You know,
I get you.
He get you.
the fact that we're bringing nationalism. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. Like this is going way too far into what my point was.
Straight, and you're mixing, so that's why he's better right now. That's what it is.
Okay.
I mean, we're a little bit in there.
No fun right now. No fun right now.
Oh, he's making.
I'm being fun.
He's making the no fun
Jesus
face.
Christ.
You can't see a podcast. He made the no fun face.
Everybody can see it.
Get him something to
Everybody can
drink.
see it. I'm on
Check
live
out the
right
live stream for
now. I'm on
footage.
live.
So yeah, I guess I made the room a bummer with the fear talk. But
No, I mean,
I got where you were going though.
I'm on.
It is contagious.
I'm
It's very-
on the fear level, right?
Yeah.
I get it, and all I'm bringing up is different time periods where mass amounts of people were affected by fear, not
Sure.
just fear. Obviously, there's thousands of other things. I'm just
Yeah.
saying fear was a play in it, and that's there was okay. So here's another one. There was a tribe. I don't know what the tribe was. What they did was
the Twakalulu.
Sure. And what they did was they would take skulls of monkeys, right?
Uh-huh.
And they would hollow them out and they would make whistles out of them. They would hang it around their neck, and it'd be like maybe 100 people in this tribe. And what they do,
Death Whistle, and I think it's the Aztecs. I thought.
and what they did was that probably I don't know the name right now. I just remember hearing the
Dylan's just
story.
throwing up made up shit.
So what they did was they
Nerd.
blew into this, and it made like a blood curdling,
Terrible sound.
terrible
That's so
sound.
awesome.
And when 20 people would blow in it, it would make it sound like demons were coming at you. And so they would use that as a fear tactic to get them scared, and then they would,
Sure.
they would go
That'd scare
through
the shit out of anybody that didn't hear it.
There's a lot of that all throughout human history.
There's the haka dance, right? Intimidation.
Yep.
That the Polynesians used when they went to war, and they ended up slapping their bodies and shouting and going crazy, making these crazy faces, and they made people they instilled fear in their people. It's a control factor. This type of fear that we're dealing with here is a little bit different, but it is a control factor as well. It just doesn't seem like it. It's like hidden. It's masked.
Who's controlling it? The media?
Well, nobody knows, right?
I don't think it's controlled at all.
Media.
The lizard.
I think that it's being pushed
Media.
in certain. I don't think it's being used or pushed or used as a weapon, but I think because it's
Media.
happening, they're taking advantage of it.
So
I think-
used,
does it make
yes,
sense?
I can totally agree with used. Control,
didn't make it. They didn't-
controlled is the thing I don't really agree
No, I meant they didn't
Used.
make it, but they're using it to their
Yeah.
advantage.
Of course,
They're like, oh, this is happening, so I can do this now.
right.
Toilet paper. Everybody got to buy it. Yeah.
It's
How did
they
that
did it
become
off
a
of
thing?
fucking.
That's what I wanna
because
know.
of Charmin.
The
Tree
Scott's
industry.
TP owns Channel 9. Is that what you're talking
that's
about?
awesome.
Scott's TP owns Channel 9. Yes, You need to buy.
You need to buy all the
I
toilet
don't even
paper.
know where the fuck that came from. I'm still
I have
trying
no
to.
idea.
I'm
It
still
doesn't
trying
make
to.
you shit. It's
I'm
not
still
like
trying to
dysentery.
go down that. To find
But it's one of
the
those
source.
things. It became a news story, and then it spread.
Yeah.
Like, well, other people are
And
getting it. I have to get it.
There's the
Yeah,
fear.
That's exactly what it
of
was. It was a panic buy. It was a
It's
hold on. Why are they
all
buying
based
all the
around
toilet paper over
panic
there?
and fear.
And that can happen with anything.
I like the memes.
I like that everybody is home now, non-essential people, and they're making all of these good memes. I like that a lot.
But they're
Yes.
not.
Right.
Like, I
They're
feel like a
not
lot of
essential?
people are. No, I feel like a lot of people are not home. Like, the people in the big cities, like in LA. Well, I don't even know if it's LA. Like, San Francisco area and New York are pretty fucked up right now.
Yeah.
And they are trying to take this quarantine shit pretty seriously. But, I mean, everywhere in Florida I see, like, there's less people on the road, but there's
God.
not no people
God,
on the road.
It's
like,
Florida. This is the weirdest hurricane season we've ever had.
Right,
Nobody's
right, like-
concerned about it. It's like it
It's
hasn't
the
even rained
longest
yet.
one.
Why do I have to stay home?
It's
Yeah.
the longest. It's the longest one. This
We-
hurricane's been blowing over.
We
us.
still have power.
Yeah.
We could still get shit.
Everybody's like, "What? Hold on, Netflix is still on,
but I still got
I
gas.
can still get
Like-
gas is cheap and it's still available.
You don't want me to drive around?
and we have water. What are you talking about? Have to stay home?
I haven't
Fuck
seen it
outta
this
here.
low. God, since I was a kid,
Yeah.
I haven't seen gas.
Literally, when I started driving, it was the same price.
Yeah.
I had a Honda Civic at the time,
Of course you did.
and it was $18 to fill the tank.
when I started driving,
it
it was
was.
just over $1.
What?
Yeah, it was just over $1 when I started driving.
When Fred
No
started
way.
driving,
You're
it was
not
like
that
it was
much
like 85
older
cents.
or older than me. I had to figure that out.
I
for a
probably
second.
drove longer than you have, though.
You-
I didn't
You
say-
started driving when you
I
were
didn't say I had a
12.
license.
You're-
I didn't
You're-
say I had a license.
You're a bitch. That's what
Because it
that
was
is.
like 179. I feel like.
I remember driving through Georgia and gas was 86 cents or something like that. in
And you
Georgia.
were driving?
No, I wasn't
Like,
driving.
I remember riding and it was that cheap, but like.
It wasn't. No, I wasn't
Looking
driving
out the
at point.
windows. Oh,
Right,
that's not bad.
right.
I
Like,
just remember it being 86 cents when I was younger or something like that.
How old are you?
89 cents like Minnesota, but I think it was
Because it's
I
Minnesota.
think it was like
nothing's there.
5 or 6 maybe.
yeah, like
7.
youngin'. Real young.
So like 50 years ago.
Because you are 70,
You right.
Looks
something
like
like that.
Well, yeah, 50, so what, 5, so 55? Okay, sure.
You're-
Yeah,
you're-
70.
You're
Sounds about
5.
right.
You're 5 right now.
Well, that's what I was saying. It was 5 or 6 when I was that old when I saw it, and that was 50 years ago. So we're doing
Chase,
math.
don't do math.
So,
Don't do
I know,
math. You're
I'm-
70.
I'm
all
getting
right?
it
Leave
right.
it alone. You're
I'm
70.
getting it right,
No, you're
though.
not.
50, 55, 56. Bam.
Fred's got this look. He's confused.
One again.
He had a lot of tequila.
Ugh.
No, I did not.
One again.
So
Not
all
enough.
these movies are getting pushed back.
There's a lot of things getting pushed back.
Video games are selling really well.
Dude, their market right now is incredible. Like they're selling so much.
I
It's
wonder
unbelievable.
why.
them and gym equipment.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to find any gym equipment right now online.
Yeah.
It's all sold out.
Guns sold pretty well too.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, toilet paper sold pretty good, apparently.
Yeah, I
hear.
heard about
don't-
that.
Yeah.
I think
I
Gotta get
alcohol.
laundry detergent
The number one thing.
Yeah.
You need laundry detergent?
sent from Sam's.
At this point, people are only buying it because they're just going to. Like, I just have to buy it again. Like, I've got 15 packages. I'm going to go for 20.
I'm gonna have the cleanest stuff ever.
There was the one guy that bought as much hand sanitizer so he could sell it online and nobody wants to buy it.
He had to donate it.
That's what
He
it
ended
was,
up
right?
donating it all.
Fucker.
People are crazy. Some people look at it as a business opportunity and some people look at it as fear.
Raising your hand.
Some people bought it just for that.
Why are you raising your hand?
I don't raise shit. I speak when I want.
This tequila is good. Can you drink a little bit more? Because I would like the fucking crowd to hear Preacher.
We're really far from that.
We're far from Preacher.
I know,
Yeah.
but still, I'm hoping.
We're
I gotta
super
work
far.
tomorrow.
We're super far
Get
from
the whole
Preacher.
bottle.
Hoping.
It takes a while for him to get to Preacher.
Oh, I don't know. We're getting there though.
It does take
He's
a while.
getting fancy though.
He is getting fancy.
Yep. See. Yeah.
So, exercise tactics, exercise equipment. Speaking of exercise equipment, sorry.
tactics.
Speaking of exercise equipment,
He got aggressive with it. I was like, oh, okay, what happened?
There's two
exercise.
talking points coming
I
together.
know.
There's a lot of people that were gym rats that are at home, and if they didn't have their own home gym, they're all freaking out right
Be
now.
honest with me.
I'm sure.
How many times have you tried to jujitsu your dog?
All the time. I still do
Right.
that, but I do that anyway. Actually, believe it or not, I do drills all the
Yeah?
time. Yeah. So I did triangle choke drills, right? So basically, like between 50 to 75, 4 sets of it,
Good job.
where you roll back and you go
Yeah, I
for
got you.
triangle. Yeah. So I
I know
did that. I did twist for arm bars. There's this.
I just picture him laying on the floor in there trying to fucking jujitsu the table leg.
I'm pretty sure I did it to Grandpa when he was watching.
I did, dude. I fight Grandpa, and Grandpa loves it. He
yeah,
looks
he
for
does.
it. He really looks for it. He's like, oh, we're gonna fight, and then we just get it, and then we fight, and then he just gets really rambunctious and bites the shit out of me, and then I try to bite him back.
He's like, I
it's
can't
weird.
put you in an arm bar, but I'll bite you, bitch.
I'll bite you.
One,
I don't know how to choke you, but I
one
bite.
of the fucking jujitsu places put how to train at home, where you get your gi, you get towels, and you get a hoodie, and you fucking wrap up the top, and you work a tremendous amount of drills.
I think
for
my
at-home
place
thing.
was doing that.
Yeah, bro, that's great.
They were putting up a lot of videos about like stuff to do at home.
They should.
My place is doing it too. He's giving everybody workout tactics and stuff like that.
My-
at home.
If nobody's canceling, I mean, you know,
My
you
place
still gotta
that I
put
don't
out
have
I'm
a
not gonna
place is
cancel,
doing
man. I like
No.
the place.
Huh?
You're who?
My place, I don't have a place, but they're doing
He
it
doesn't
too.
have a
Oh yeah,
place.
your
Oh
place.
yeah,
He doesn't have.
it's like Jujitsu 5.0 or some shit. They're showing it. It's an actual thing. It's it's a meme.
This
Or,
is
no,
this
an
is a
Instagram.
meme?
Yeah, Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Chase is
Tequila
confused
is
on what a
good.
meme is.
Tequila is good. Everybody's enjoying it but you, apparently.
I'm good. I'm happy.
So lame tonight.
Your face is lame.
You
Trying
know,
to get
you
that
know damn
reaction.
well it's not.
It is.
Trying to get that reaction.
No, we're not gonna do it. Do you need more over there? Oh no, you're leaving.
He's,
soon.
yeah, it's done. Like he killed it.
Do you
Got a
want
beer?
me to? There should be some bullshit in there with whatever's left.
You want one?
So
No, I'm still drinking this. Oh, if I get you to drink more, then yeah, give me the fucking beer.
No, wait. What were you gonna say?
so what types of workout tactics or workouts have you been doing? I was trying to get at a question, but we keep going down left fucking roads. What kinds of workouts have you been doing at home that,
Okay,
that you like?
workout or tactics?
Workout or workout
workout
tactics,
tactics.
I'm about to say because I do both.
like workout techniques. How about that?
Clear
Would
a
that
room,
help
do
you?
a burpee.
That's
That's
pretty good, actually.
more confusing.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
What kind of fucking workouts do you do, bro?
So all of the normal nonsense, so I can kind of be in the jiu-jitsu world where I work on the heavy bag that I fucking blew up, where I can understand drills of that, you know, the basic calisthenics, pull-ups, sprints, fucking tires, the home gym shit. I've had a home gym forever, so it's one of those, you know, where you're feeling before the corona. I don't want to go out, but I need to work out because I'm a fat piece of shit. So I'm gonna go do something at the house.
Mm.
I mean, walking and running and then
So you know, like
Dry
when
stuff.
you have you're trying to do push-ups or you're trying to do sit-ups, and your dog like wants to come over and fuck with you because they don't want you to work out. Like, how much do you think his kids? Like, how much more do you think his kids do that shit to him when he's trying?
bro, it's the best thing ever because it's like
That's
one
a
of those.
good point. I could get to about maybe 30 to 35 push-ups before she attacks me. I can only imagine.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's the workout tactics that you're talking about. So it goes from me doing push-ups to them jumping on me to getting me like in a fucking rear naked to me defending and fucking throwing them because you know they're 5 pounds. But so workout tactics. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a thing.
Yes,
It's a thing.
So he's like fighting off 3 little people,
And it's hard
while he's working out.
It's
His
hard.
little people too. So they're
practice
mean
for
as
like
shit.
if he gets attacked by
Well,
midgets.
and,
or...
but it's the thing where like they've become
His clones.
they're great. They always like attack differently, like one at a time. And so it's one of those like, get out of your stupid thing. And then now they're like teaming up on dad. And so now it's like, you know, I get attacked from, you know, the little one from the back of the leg to one jumps up, like the boy jumps from the fucking ceiling onto my neck as the other one like grabs an arm and throws me. So it's
Throwing the
It's like
people's
those
elbow on
team
the
stuff.
couch.
So I'm pretty happy.
It's like those old like kung fu movies you used to see where it's like the master's in the middle and he just like throws one to the side and throws the next one to the side, kicks the other one in the face, and then
Well,
does
that's
this one.
when they did one on
you were
one
thinking
on one,
old
fuck
kung
yeah,
fu. I was
bro.
thinking Zorro.
Toro,
Yeah.
They figured it out though. They've been
that
talking.
was-
Well, that's
They've been
what I'm
talking
saying.
like we're gonna fuck him up
Well,
when he
I've been
gets home.
trying to teach him team stuff as
Could
per
you
always,
imagine?
so.
Like they're in the
Horrible
room
mistake.
right now and they're like, okay, listen.
No, they do.
That is
Soon as-
absolutely what
They
they
do.
do.
He
This
comes
is
in,
what we're gonna do.
you
okay?
get his fucking legs.
When Dad comes in, I'll get the legs. No, you get the legs.
I'll get the legs.
Okay, you get the legs, and then I'm gonna jump from the ceiling and jump on the back of his neck.
No, they do, and
Okay.
but they're not
I'll
whispering.
get his arm.
though.
Tell
I'll
the
get
other
his arm.
They're
the
not
other one.
whispering.
Bite him
and
in
then
the
you,
chest.
and then
You
you,
do it. Fucking
since
bite
you
him.
like to bite, I want you to bite him right in the middle of his chest when we do this. Okay? All right, we're gonna ready. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
And then it's one of those like they call like, oh, we broke our leg. Can you come in here and check on us?
So
One of them hiding in the.
They even play you.
Yes!
They're like, all right,
One of them hiding on the
start-
top bunk.
Start crying.
Just
Start
scream.
crying.
Just scream
Just
right
start
now.
screaming right now.
Oh, I'm
Oh my
stuck
God.
in my bed. Come and save me. What?
What's going on?
Get your sister to do it, all right?
Then he gets jumped.
Yeah. They're evil, bro.
He walks in the room and hears.
Tell me you're
lights
raising a
turn
bunch of
off, that's
assassins
it.
is what you're doing.
I mean, not little Vikings. Yes, I'll go with that, but not assassins.
Just imagine
They're
the
not
door
that-
shuts and just the switchblade out.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, it just got real.
Like
Lights off.
Lights off. Flat. You hear like a flare. Throws the flare.
That's
at the
Chase.
door.
That's Chase, so he can see.
That would be That'd be
Carries glow
Chase.
sticks with him everywhere.
They do.
Cave light.
They do like.
That's
glow
because of the ecstasy.
No, that too.
That's the only reason
what
why.
just happened.
I don't know.
How did we go from dead?
He
good
says
times
he
to
had
ecstasy?
he had glow sticks. in
I
his
said
pocket.
you'd have glow sticks with you.
Yeah,
some Chem
that's
lights
what
or
happened.
something.
I've done that before.
He has glow sticks. And that's because
No,
of ecstasy. He
bro,
has-
I
So
mean,
the lights
glow
go-
stick is the best nightlight ever,
No.
Except
because they can move it.
Okay.
Go ahead,
hurry up.
He fucked it up.
bro.
Womp womp womp.
Waiting all day.
I don't know what's happening.
That,
There we go.
That was
That.
so delayed.
but still, that works. So
Timing is everything in
They
comedy, folks.
hate
Sorry.
Like you said, hold on, the punchline's coming.
Wait.
Wait.
It'll be worth it, I promise.
And then she said, it makes anything awkward. It makes anything. I can only imagine the people listening to this are like, "What the fuck are they talking
Well, they say
about?"
that usually.
Just drink more. It's fine.
I mean that
If-
we have to put that in the
If
beginning.
they haven't, I was about to say we didn't say that. You're
should
supposed
put
to
it
be
in
hammered.
parentheses.
By the way, while listening
Heavy
to
drinking
us,
night.
you should be.
No.
Yeah, we should label this heavy drinking. Drink with us. That's exactly what it's going to be named. So if you should be listening while drinking, that's the best way to listen to
I
us.
mean, if you're stuck at home, you don't have an excuse.
yeah, you don't.
Right?
Liquor stores are essential.
They
They're
are
still
still
open.
They're still open.
Can you imagine if they closed?
It
It'd
is
be a
hilarious.
fucking riot.
It'd be
It's
an
hilarious to
epidemic.
watch all the like really conservative like talking heads talk about how the liquor stores and the marijuana shops are open when gun stores are closed because they're not considered essential.
Dude,
They
they're
lose
getting-
their mind. It's so entertaining.
Was it California that closed the gun shop and they're being sued now?
Yeah, everybody's getting sued. Everybody that's closed that shit is
yeah,
getting sued.
very, very much so.
Yeah, that's a non-essential business now.
Whole
It's-
lot of lawsuits.
It's an essential business.
Tell that to all the people. Jesus Christ.
I think it's New Jersey. They have, similar to Florida, they have like a statewide background check system that they use, and they just shut that shit down.
They just shut that down, so
Yeah.
nobody could buy anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And they have like a universal background check system, so you have to take it to a shop to transfer a firearm from person to person. There's no individual transfers,
No.
so they have that all canceled too.
Jesus.
Could you?
Jesus.
Yeah. Fuck you, New Jersey.
But there had to be a little bit of panic there.
I can only imagine if they just said "fuck it" then, and then just started giving everybody guns. Here you go. You take a gun. You take a gun. You get a gun. You get a gun. You get a gun. That'd be hilarious.
Oh no! What happened to our
The
inventory?
boogaloo's happening.
Boogaloo.
I thought it was some culture that is brown that is not in America. I think it's the Filipinos. They're issuing out guns to everybody as long as they don't do it. They use it to not for crime.
The Philippines is so poor.
Well,
There's
that's
no
what I'm
way.
saying,
that they
bro.
did it.
It's somewhere brown.
The
Maybe they did it.
Philippines is so fucked up. They pay people to be at political rallies.
Mhm.
Oh, that's such a weird system.
I think that'd be perfect. Yes,
It's just
them.
because it's corrupt. The people aren't bad. It's just the government's corrupt over there. Corrupt as fuck.
It's the Mexican side. It's the Mexican side of the Asians. Mexico's corrupt. Philippines is
listen,
corrupt.
You're
we
corrupt, is what he's saying.
bring good food and great nurses. So fuck off.
Mexican food's amazing too. I don't know that they have good Mexican nurses though. I don't think that's.
I don't think that's a thing.
Close enough.
I love other cultures, but there's always a downside.
There is always,
Everywhere you go.
but
Except for America, because we're the best.
America.
What stage are we in right now? We're not at 5.
Somebody give him more tequila.
3.
I think he's at stage 3. This is
3 getting into 4.
You
This
the
is-
eagle's sore.
That's what I'm saying. That's the cacawing into your next stage. Is what that is.
this is when he starts to not care what comes out of his
I
mouth.
know. That's why it's
That's
perfect.
the best part. Like he'll say anything on his fucking
There's a
mind.
reason that I'm not getting drunk on the podcast anymore.
This is the free.
We
There
have
was
a couple
an
beers and I'm like,
episode-
let's get tequila going before we start the podcast.
And he's like, all right, whatever. Now it's just like,
God damn it.
Fuck it. I like like the
He
caca.
just cacawed.
Bro, that's how you know it's
awesome.
official. That's
great.
American freedom right there.
That was great.
Cacaw.
I just imagine the Canadians being like, we wish we were as good.
No.
Bro, we got that group of the group of people from Canada that talks to us.
They're right there. That's the group. We wish we were as good.
We don't have that group anymore. Not after this one.
No, they wish they had the Second Amendment rights too.
Everybody does.
That's what I'm saying. Canadian people are cool. I like the Canucks.
Good call.
They're
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Canadians
people.
are pretty funny.
you have to be funny living that fucking cold.
Well, yeah, you don't have shit to
stay
do
there.
but drink and
Like the cat died. How did it die? It froze itself to the porch.
Don't worry, it'll thaw out in the spring. We're good.
It's got to stay there for a couple months.
Cat's alive still though. Like it defrosted, it just starts walking around.
It just
again.
can't move.
Oh, it's so dark. Fucking Canadians.
graveyard humor.
Canadians are not dark.
Oh no,
I mean,
they can be.
sometimes.
Oh, they can be.
That cold is pretty dark.
Their humor can be.
Yeah.
Graveyard humor.
It is pretty
Why
dark.
you look so disappointed over there, bro?
How is it disappointing? I'm
That's
happy.
no.
I'm
You got
smiling.
You got that was
feel
not.
happy.
You're
You okay?
making.
It's
You're
the
making me
fucking
like
Monty
feel like I'm an
Python.
There's a
asshole.
little bit
I
left.
feel better.
There you go.
I
He's
want
like,
to go for a walk.
Yeah,
Drink
he's
the rest
like,
of mine.
he
Drink
comes
the rest of
by
mine.
and he's like, bring out your dead. I'm not quite dead yet.
Drink the rest of mine.
I feel happy.
You sure? You're super entertaining right now.
He is super entertaining right now.
But
But
got
anyway,
that pinky up too. You see that shit?
so
It's the level of his
I
drunkenness
hope-
that goes higher.
I
The
hope
drunker it
that
gets.
things either we find a cure. I hope that things start to dissipate,
Really hot.
and I hope that things start to get back to normal soon. Because everybody not working, or like the majority of people not working, staying at home, having bills, and having,
Yeah, it's
man,
not
it
going to be good.
sucks, man.
So
It's not going to be good. This bounce back is going to be good. The bounce back will be good, but I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a hardship for a few months, at least.
I would
minimum.
hope that there's a cure, but like I feel like even if they come up with a cure, it's gonna be like the tests to where like it takes a while to get to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, they
zombies. Extreme heat is definitely one thing that it does not like. Apparently,
So we're good.
sunshine.
I just found that out the other day, or actually yesterday. Extreme heat.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally
So-
what everybody needs.
So if you're in this state and you're quarantined at home, just turn off the AC.
get the fuck outside and stand in the sun.
just
Go
get
outside for a minute.
lawn chairs.
But it's been really nice.
Lawn chairs were
weather's
invented
been
in
pretty
South
nice.
Corona in Florida.
I just said that. Everybody's inside the house, and it's the best beach weather
Yeah, bro, it's
we've
the
had
right-
the last
great weather
fucking
right
they
now.
week.
they
Can't go to the fucking
locked
beach?
down the beaches
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
after spring break.
Did you see everybody blame millennials for that? They're
Yeah.
like, there's no millennial on spring break right now.
Right.
We're
I-
all too old for that
That's
shit.
I
Gen
would
Z.
like
Yeah.
to think
It's the babies.
the teachers in general that are
Yes,
not,
that are going through this shit.
well, that and putting together like the online training shit
Mm-hmm.
is holy shit. I hate school.
Because he can't figure it out, so that's why
My-
he's giving big ups to the
He
teachers.
tried for a little
that-
bit, and then his kids were actually like forgetting what 2 plus 2 was.
No,
Not even
they're
that,
telling
it's-
him like,
yeah.
Dad, 2 plus 2 is
You're
4.
so fucking wrong.
And
Do you
he's
not
like,
know what order of operation is?
Oh, he's so upset right now.
and he's like, yes.
First and foremost, you're absolutely right. Secondly,
I was
it's the-
teaching them gym.
It's the oldest that is teaching the middle fucking child how to do the fucking shit right now. Because yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like going back to it, like how much I'm like I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about right now. Yeah, no, it's cool. You learn from your oldest.
There
The
are
middle
daughter.
one can't teach the youngest though.
I said the oldest.
Yeah,
teaches-
oldest teaches middle.
Oh yeah, well the oldest teaches the youngest too.
Yeah, she just teaches
Oh
everybody.
yeah, bro. it's
Makes
just
them
so
sit
smart.
stage.
There
Dude,
are
it's
3
smart.
candy bars. I take away 2. How
Well,
many are left?
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I can teach them the fucking how to be a drunk and how to be an asshole. But we do combatives. And
that was
we
like
do,
a sting towards me.
I
Drunk
can't-
asshole. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
I delivered something to his house the other day, and the oldest is officially like at the age she's too cool to hug me.
She is. She is. Well,
She's there.
you're the old crush. So now it's
Yeah.
like a weird.
Yeah,
It's a weird like. Do we give bumps or do we?
yeah.
You're
Like-
not that cool anymore.
Like Lana, like fucking dove in, like huge hug right away, and Gunnar, like, oh yeah, I guess I'll hug you, like, and hug me.
Now, brown guy
Sage-
comes around, everybody's like, ooh, what
Sage
the
was
fuck?
like over in the corner, like,
I don't like this motherfucker.
Like, nah, guy, we cool. Get
She
out
like
of
threw
here.
deuces out. Like, what's up, bro?
Yeah. She is. She's very, very.
She's
smart.
getting that age, man. It's
Oh,
awesome. She's
a
grown up.
monster.
Oh yeah, dude.
How
She's
scary is
gonna
that?
be. Can you imagine when she's 16? It's not that long from now.
No, it's not.
I need like efficient uncles that are good with firearms and
There's-
fucking ninja stuff.
I have a couple.
Oh, weird.
I have a couple
I
of
think you
nieces.
might know a few people.
I've got a couple.
When
of
they go
nieces that
to
are old
prom,
enough right now.
we literally do like a caravan around their vehicle the whole way there.
Oh no, I haven't thought of that too. Let's do it. Yes. You
That's
were
what's
talking-
terrifying me.
I've figured it out.
I don't think you
Yeah,
gotta worry
wow.
about Lana at all.
No,
It's just Sage.
oh yeah.
You
No
have to
disagreement.
keep her
Yeah.
like from killing
No,
people.
no disagreement.
Lana's gonna cut it, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I'm raising serial killers. If you didn't know, it's a thing. It's going to be a show on Netflix in like
It's
20
going
years.
I don't want
be
to
a
watch you
show.
die, but I do want to watch you bleed.
Good catchphrase,
That's exactly what's gonna happen. If
bro.
there's
That's going to be such a good
Netflix-
show.
yeah.
There's going to be another coronavirus, and there's going to be like fucking terrible dad raises serial killers.
It's gonna be literally
Good
like
name? Not good
A
five.
Florida
seasons.
man
Yeah.
manages to raise 3 separate serial killers.
Bang! That one.
The first one's calling card was
All of them take time off. Like each one of them operates for a couple years and takes time off. Then the next one doesn't.
That would
they're
be smart.
seasonal.
That's very smart.
They're seasonal,
Each one of them seasonal.
but they're
I
all
get
off
fall.
in
Yeah.
the winter. They're all off in the winter, but they're seasonal. I'll get fall. You get summer.
Listen,
I'll be the spring.
winter is for the parents. Okay, we can't kill anybody then.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Well, it's
Go
when
home
it's
and visit
nice
Dad.
out.
Like that's when all the kids are like behaved and they're like sitting next to you like at the table.
They don't do that. No. They're evil. Evil children.
Little hellions all the time.
Evil children.
Every time I come over to your house,
They were
just
on the
screaming.
best behavior too.
Yeah,
When
that
you
was
got there, they were losing their mind like an hour prior.
That's hilarious.
It's just a lot of emotions, bro.
I knock on the door. The bunny delivery service.
Well, it was one of those like I forgot, and I was.
You're like, oh shit, someone's coming over right now.
I was on the. I'm about to shoot whoever the fuck this is through the door, and then I was like, oh yeah. Because I mean, if I get to kill somebody through my house, then I have to like they'll probably take me to jail, so I get to get away from the kids. So yeah, it works out. It works out to my advantage.
I'm okay. So I'm just catching up on what this was. Was this an Easter thing?
Oh no, bunny delivery.
This happened when we were over at my place.
Yeah, and we were
The
talking
girls
about
got
bunnies.
to talking.
Yep. So now we have we have a fucking farm if you didn't already know, but now we have more of a farm. So now I have
One of
another
my
bunny.
coworkers had bunnies,
So
and
now we have another one.
Amber was talking
Oh.
about how one of the kids wanted bunnies, and
More bunnies.
D2 was, oh well, I know someone with bunnies, and then next thing you know, I'm coming over after work delivering bunnies.
Yep.
It's such an awkward thing to
Oh.
have randomly happen.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
I mean, how often do you get to knock on the door and say bunny delivery service?
Could you imagine like getting a call? Yo, what's up, man? What are you doing? I'm just delivering a bunny. What?
no big deal.
I
And
wouldn't
a-
even be able to articulate that.
In a pink bag.
It was
Even
in a big
better.
bag. It was awesome. But that's
So hold on, didn't you have? No, you didn't have. You had other bunnies. You had.
we
bunnies.
had a lot of bunnies, but the dog got into the crate and fucking ate those bunnies. They're German Shepherd.
So
And
now we have one.
So we got another one.
Do
and
you
now
have
we
any bunnies left
two,
at all?
We have two. We have two
Wow.
now. We had one before
There-
yesterday.
There was none after the shepherd, and then they got one.
Yeah, and then we
now
had to
they
get rid of
have
the shepherd, and now we have some bunnies
Weird.
and a hamster. No big
Sounds
deal.
like a good
But that's
dog
not
to
the
have.
only. And I completely forgot about that. I didn't
Shit
even bring
hits
this
the
up.
fan.
The
He has a lot of animals.
Pinky got
I do
hot.
have, bro. I do have a lot of animals. His pinky goes up further, the drunk he
I
gets. I'm
noticed
telling
that.
you.
You see that? Like every sip, it's
I told you that one of the neighbors knocked because she saw the car out front, and she brought over like a fucking face mask that she made. You can like put in
different filters.
different filters and shit.
Febreze,
Yeah, or like
dryer sheets.
like Lysol. Oh, that's a good idea. And it's fucking Toy Story, the sheriff in Toy Story, Woody.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like, oh, I figured it'd be good for work and
Kids.
same thing, blah blah blah. And I was really taken back.
You have to
She-
say there's a snake in my boots when wearing it.
That was my thought
that's
process
what
too. I
I'm
was
getting
going to
to.
go
You're
through
telling me
all
you're
of the
going out
segues.
dressed as Woody?
I generally do, just
Okay.
not as ridiculous, just a little bit more green.
Jason Cowboy Boots is funny.
All right.
You mean funny by handsome? That's what you mean.
Sounds
I think he means funny.
I think I mean
Funny,
really funny.
haha, or
No, I mean
funny,
haha, like you're a
love
fucking
me.
clown funny. Like haha.
But I was taken back. I was taken back from it because it's like some random person that's not. I mean, I knew this one. He's bringing over a bunny, but it's just the neighbor coming over to bring over fucking face mask for.
Answer the door, like fully geared out.
Well, I answered the door in my normal fashion.
So with a gun on your face?
We don't need to tell
Yeah.
people how you answer the
So-
door.
That one, and she's older, very nice, and I have been to her house before for like
Recon?
nonsense. I mean, kind of, but very very sweet, and I was taken back from it, and it was one of those like, the kids and the dogs are trying to get out, and I should probably go put down what I have in my hands. So I went outside and talked to her, and she's like, I'm making these, and I
did
figured
she
this would be
ask-
great for you.
Did
And
she
I'm
ask
like,
you for toilet paper?
Thank you. And no, she didn't. But if she fucking wanted some, I have some for her. And
That's
that goes
nice.
to anybody else that needs toilet paper. I have extra if you need it. We bought some.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird. And because I'm not very personable.
Yeah.
And nobody really comes
That is
over.
weird for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
Nobody
throws
really.
you off your game when people don't suck.
Yeah, exactly. Like 90%,
Chase.
90% of the people that I know are fucking terrible.
When Chase
So-
meets somebody that's not an asshole, it's like that
Yeah.
Windows shutting down
Yes.
sound.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
That.
Yeah.
It's the noise that a light bulb makes when it blows.
Yeah. Say that again. What was that noise again?
That's actually perfect. Yes, that's exactly what happened. So it was one of those taken back, and
It's like I
one
got
of
this
those
mask for you. It's just something that you get pop.
faith in the community a little bit is restored. Not
Yeah.
all of it.
A little enough.
Just thank you for fucking being not terrible.
Yeah.
That's all.
We need to go back to just drinking. We got to get off of this.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
we got
For our drunken rambles. If you made it this far, I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you guys listening. Don't forget, follow us on all social media platforms. Just look up Covert Standard. You can find us on all social media platforms. That's including Instagram, Facebook. I actually don't even go to Facebook. Never mind. And then,
Yeah, like,
and
what?
then YouTube. I don't care. You'll find us anywhere. And make sure you follow all of our Instagram
Lying
pages.
to you right now.
I've got Bad Karma Live.
Be fluent in the language of violence to be superior in your provisions of force.
Huh?
And I'm drunk and I fucking read that. Bam.
Nice.
Fuck you, win.
I've got clear malfunction.
Thank you guys for listening. If you want your guns to be something other than black, check out Stone at Stone Cold Works. He's a good dude. He does really good work.
And then I've got El Jefe.
Love you guys. And try not to panic out there over toilet paper. It's fucking stupid.
But don't be stupid. From the words of El Jefe, don't be stupid.
Stay safe. If you get sick, fucking lots of fluids. Take your medicines.
Yes, do all that.
Don't die. That's a good advice.
I am the Nitro Panda. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a great rest of your week.
So,
God, that was horrible.
yeah,
Drunk.
it was bad. Not the best, for sure.